I recently attended the 2024 Mobile, Alabama Brick Convention. Now, I had a blast there, but I really didn't come back with any footage, mainly because there wasn't as many MOCs as I was expecting there to be. But while that is a shame, I did come back with something else, that being a good old Lego haul. So let's go ahead and get started with the smallest items and then move our way up to the biggest item of the haul. For our first item, it's going to be the bricks you see before you, which is the Mobile 2024 Brick Convention brick. Now, from now on, I'm going to try to collect these from every convention that I go to, so I can have a little bit of a collection of these and just kind of, have a memory of those places. So from now on, these are going to be getting added to my collection, and that is my first haul item. Now, like I said, we're going to start with the smallest stuff first. So here we have some minifigures from Series 13. Going from left to right, we have the Goblin and Lady Cyclops. And the reasons that I got these minifigures, first of all, is I'm really big into fantasy. The second reason is I kind of want to have a Goblin squadron somewhere in my, future medieval layout. So I think that would be cool. And I would also like some type of village with Cyclops, and having a Lady Cyclops in there or a couple would be nice as well. So that's kind of my reasoning for getting these two figures. From there, we have the Series 14 Gargoyle, and I don't have any specific plans for this figure, but he still is a pretty cool figure that could potentially fit in some type of fantasy world. And this guy does have some arm printing as well, as you can see right there. From there, we got this kind of random assortment of minifigures here. Going from left to right, we have a Forceman that comes in the Lion Knight's castle. Then from there, we have Nightwing, which only appeared in one set, that being Batman Man-Bat Attack. And this is his red suit version, so that's pretty cool. From there, we have an elf from Rivendell, and she also comes with one of the elven swords that appears in that set in particular. And we also have an orc from Barad-dûr, and he comes with this cool shield piece there, as you can see, with that cool printing and that slight cutout there. And then the sword as well, along with this awesome looking armor. And finally, we also got this molded cow, which is just going to serve as livestock in a future fantasy layout. Moving on from there, we got these minifigure bags right here. So one being Nia from the Seabound Wave, and the other being the Overlord from the Crystallized Wave. And I just kind of want to build a display on these. I think that would be really cool. I believe these are only found overseas, probably mainly in Europe, but I do kind of want to go through and see how many of these there are and kind of find all of them and kind of build a display around these. I think that would be a very cool thing to do. But these are the next thing in the haul. So now we're going to start getting into the sets, and the first set we got here is the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack. Now, I'm not too knowledgeable on Star Wars, so I'm sorry about that, but I do plan to expand my knowledge. But the only reason I got these, or this particular set, I should say, is because of these two minifigures. I thought they were very cool. I like the way that their helmets look and just kind of the way that their armor looked as well, with the large pieces of black in there for the design. I just thought those were very cool minifigures. From there, we have another Star Wars set, which is the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. Now, again, the reason that I got this is just because I think vehicles that carry a ton of troops are really cool, and Star Wars really does that a lot. So there is a lot of Star Wars vehicles that I think are cool, but I'm just not super knowledgeable on it. But I hope to be one day in the future. So as you guys know, I'm a pretty big Ninjago fan, and for our next set, we have the Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu Katana V11 from the Sons of Garmadon Wave. So here is the set. Obviously, the reason that I got this, I'm a big Ninjago fan. I want to collect all the sets. So here is just one more added to that collection. And for our next set, we have the Destiny's Wing from Ninjago. Again, this one being from the Hunted series of Ninjago. So this one, again, is another cool one that I'm just kind of adding to the Ninjago collection because I want to collect all of the Ninjago sets. And for our next set, we have the oldest set that I got from this haul video, that being the Temple of Light from 2013. And this is just bringing me one step closer to completing this particular wave. I believe I only need one more from this particular wave, so that's very nice to know. And finally, here we have the final set for this haul video, that being the Firestone mech from the Master of the Mountain sub-theme. So again, just to recap, this is everything that I have shown you in this haul video. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking the video. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in my next video.